So Community Update 1 officially dropped 2 days ago as of this recording, or at least when you guys are seeing this video. It's quote-unquote a massive update, sporting things like a new color grading option in your video settings, giving us that E3 2019 look that so many people have been asking for. More biters roaming the city, virals becoming much more vigilant, leaving their hideouts and attacking people, being drawn to noises similar to how they reacted in the original Dying Light. Then we have some performance upgrades for the console versions of these games. Now I'll just say this outright. If you're someone like me that was expecting some concrete content, new things to do, things to look forward to, a reason to boot this game up yet again, you're going to be sorely disappointed. There is none of that. I even jumped in and wanted to take a look at how Dark Hollows and Forsaken stores look now post-patch. I personally could not tell that much of a difference. Correct me if I'm wrong, but with them claiming that the encounters there can be quite quote-unquote volatile, I was expecting to run into volatiles, maybe some volatile hives, make that stuff a little bit more abundant, maybe even boost the amount of virals that we see inside of those Dark Hollows, similar to what we've seen in E3 2019. I mean, you're gonna give us the look, you might as well give us how those Dark Hollows operate to a degree, right? No. This update is essentially just them playing catch up again, putting out performance fixes, addressing things that people have been asking for months, and then with the whole E3 2019 look, it's really just a filter. A filter that even in their own words on the menu claim is experimental. It's not that good. Inside of GRE quarantine zones, inside Dark Hollows, when you get hit by the infected, the colors come back. It's just a light blue hue. It makes it feel like a cheap edition, like they're already pumping out this update and then they decided to slap this filter on top of it at the last minute to try and satisfy everyone across the board. I don't know if you guys saw, but this last Tuesday, the Bloody Ties DLC has gotten an official release date that is set for October 13th, which means we're going to be a little over a month seemingly without any content. I've already talked in the past that Dying Light needs to revamp their event system, the community events, the things that keep people coming back, things to do, look forward to, try and acquire new weaponry and gear. Techland did hint at the second chapter coming out sometime soon. I'm assuming that's going to be released in mid-September to bridge the gap from now to that DLC that's releasing in October. But even then, if we're just getting bounties, I don't think that's enough. And I think if the player base hasn't dropped off significantly by now, which it definitely has, then that extra month of seemingly nothing going on is going to hurt it even more. Then once the DLC drops, if people even bought the DLC, the majority of them are probably just going to play it for a couple hours just to see something new and then move on. I don't think this game is going to have that replayability factor that Techland and seemingly everyone else, including myself, got all excited about and talked about the whole 500 hours of content post-launch. I don't know. And then I would say a little bit of the icing on the cake is Timon Smektala himself kind of asking the lead game designer, what is and isn't acceptable in the Dying Light series. I mean, I don't know how to feel about that. I feel like to a point, it's good to ask your community what they want, what is something they approve of, but at the same time, you should kind of know where your product is heading, right? It was almost like they really had a creative vision with the original Dying Light, but once Dying Light 2 came out, all of that completely went out the window. And it's almost like too many people are in the writer's room, and no one can make a clear decision on what to really prioritize, what to focus on, what the direction of this game is headed in. Sure, in articles and interviews, they claim that that's not the case, but based off of what I'm seeing, I feel like it's completely contradictory to the confidence that they seem to exhibit during the articles. But, I could be entirely wrong. I could be looking at this completely negatively. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Have you guys played the recent Dying Light 2 update? Are you content with it, or do you wish they could have done more? Let's talk. I mean, personally, I think I'm just gonna venture off into other stuff until this DLC finally drops in 2 months. But until next time, I'll see y'all later.